Well, hello! This is the most famous YouTubers of all time, Boy and the Cold Train.
100%.
How you guys doing? We're doing an overview of StoneBlock 2. And first of all, we're just showing off our fancy armors, but we're saving...
Mine is better.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not. Anyway, we'll talk about that at the end. We'll have some bickering on that. But what we're going to do here on StoneBlock is just give you a general overview. If you're thinking about playing the pack, this would be a great video for that. Or if you care about Boy and the Cold Train and what we're up to on a daily basis, might be neat for that. And if you haven't heard of Feed the Beast, that sort of modded Minecraft, I highly recommend it. It's I've enjoyed it a lot.
Yes.
Right, Boy?
Yes.
Okay. This is StoneBlock, and this is where we all started. I'm going to get on my F5ing now.
Special mode.
Yeah, there we go. And this is where we all started. Take it away, Boy.
So we started in this room here. Look up, please. It's like this small. We actually did a little bit of digging to make it a little bit bigger, but this is the room we started in. It was just all stone, hence the name of the pack, StoneBlock. It was all stone. You had to beat up stone, like get pebbles and stuff, and there's a lot of work just to get a little bit of farm down, and then get those sieves down, which the sieve was like the big pow, because it gave us some ores at the beginning. And after we did a little bit of grinding here, we went up to the mining dimension, where it's a better way to get ores.
Well,
the mining dimension...
Yeah, hold on. Yeah, this is the beginning. This is our first sieves here. Actually, we've upgraded the sieves, but that's where they were. And then this is our first, grass, or wheat.
Yes.
All right, mining dimension. Go ahead.
So, the way you get to the mining dimension is not a portal. You walk up these stairs. Like, just... Don't hold spacebar, please. It's better. You walk up these stairs. Dug these stairs. You dig stairs all the way up to the top of the world. So slow down now. So where, if you touch the bedrock, you get teleported to the mining dimension. So the idea was that, like, the top of this place...
That's called foreshadowing right there.
Foreshadowing.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yes. And so now, we're in the mining dimension. Instead of just having stone, this one has like ores and gravel and andesite and stuff.
So this is our first minings, Well, I think we went this way actually. Yeah, this is our first minings. Mined all around in here. You know what a mining dimension is? It's just all ores and stuff. And then whenever you're done, see the bedrock there?
Yep.
Back to reality. Ready?
Cold Train loves his polished diorite.
I do love polished diorite. It's like cheap quartz, a cheap man's quartz. And quartz is fantastic, and everybody knows it, so I don't know why you wouldn't like polished diorite.
So instead of making you go down the stairs again, we're going to do an epic foreshadowing moment and use these tubes to travel back.
Boy loves these tubes. This is like one of Boy's favorites.
Home.
Let's go. Yeah, home. But it's not quite where we were. It's close to where we started here a minute ago.
So you just hop inside the tube, and we have a whole network set, which I'll show you. I'll give you a little bit more detail on them in a bit. But you just hop into the tube, and you pick where you want to go, and... It's actually one of the longest tube rides.
Well, and part of the reason, there's a fast tube, and part of the reason it's long is for fun, too. It's fun to zip around and see things.
And boop!
There we go.
We're
and then,
now.
just so for retrospect, we started our adventure here. This is where we were. All right. Now we're doing the storage, right? Is that
yes,
right? All right,
storage.
so the next thing we did, well, no, actually the next thing was farm. It's not a farm trip. Real quick here. We went up here, we planted our first wheat, which has progressed on now.
So we're growing Netherstars, diamonds, neutronium, uranium, signalum. It's growing a lot.
I don't know if you've heard of mystical agriculture, but we got Netherstar seeds here, neutronium seeds, you get the gist, emerald seeds.
And we have like a special growing thing in the middle.
Yeah.
It makes them grow like
These
stupidly
are fantastic,
fast.
by the way.
We got the growth crystal tier 3 from a chest, like a little loot box, which we got it way too early than we should have. So we had a surplus of like plants.
Yeah, these are fantastic. Get those. And these auto harvesters, again, fantastic. So just auto harvesting. Boom. Boop. You have to run it power, obviously, and then items. And we were taking out so much items, I did 2 suckers. Okay, enough about that. Point is, this started simple with wheat, and we have certainly progressed on since then. All right, now we're back to storage. I love my storage. Boy here is happy having lots of random chests, and he runs around with a full inventory of crud.
Chest monster. Well, see, you never know when I'll need a couple of eggs and some cobblestone, right?
You never know.
Never know.
This hallway here was originally our chests and stuff. We kind of didn't
kept one chest.
Yeah, we kind of didn't destroy as we went. Cobblestone generator, you get those early on too. Kind of didn't destroy stuff. We just progressed along, right? So these are our little chests. This is our original furnace, which we've obviously upgraded the ultimate furnace. If you haven't done Mystical Agriculture Ultimate Furnace, you've got to do this thing because these things are fantastic. I mean, they are just crazy. Crazy fantastic. Oh,
you're flying.
I know that.
Right, my armor lets you fly. It's better.
I mean, this thing, cobblestone, I mean, that's pretty fast, I feel like.
I remember in, what was it called? All the mods. They added 3 new ores. Allthemodium, I'm pretty sure, Vibranium, and then Unobtainium. The Unobtainium furnace, it took a stack of ores, smelted it instantly. Like, that's not an exaggeration. It smelted the ores instantly. Pretty insane.
So Buildcraft is a lot of fun. Apparently it's got a lot of lag, but we like it. We think it's neat. So we kept some of it. We had to get rid of some that was lagging us, but we try to keep them. Keep our original Buildcraft stuff. And you can see this is our stone that's getting smelted. And if you notice, as soon as that furnace, smelted it, it took a while to get out of there, but we're okay with that. It heads into our AE2. We'll get more into that later. But this is basically our networking underbelly here. We always do like a 3-block. Under whatever we're really doing to network things. So, all right, back to where we were. I told Gruesboy not to do much spinning. I'm spinning, aren't I? I'm flying now.
Yep. You're the one.
All right. Yeah, I love my storage chests. Basic storage drawer, sorry. These things are fantastic. You get a storage controller. I mean, you can do them early game. I mean, pretty early on, you can get into these things, and you should, because they're fantastic. You can store tons of, I mean, how much are we holding here? Shift. You can hold. I mean, we are holding a lot. I mean, these things hold a lot. And see the red indicator there?
It can hold 12 stacks of gravel.
More than 12, you silly.
Oh, because you have upgrades in there.
Yeah.
But the normal chest can hold 12.
Yeah, so
since he has upgrades in there, it can hold like...
There, see all these up? I didn't even need that many upgrades. I decided I was going to upgrade a little bit, and beyond that, we should just delete gravel. We should do... See, there we go. That'd be better. There. So I got that one upgraded to the cows come home with emerald upgrades. Whatever 5,120 times 160 is, I mean, we've got a lot of it, right?
Yeah.
98 million. I mean, that's not even full. You can see by the red line there, it's not even full.
Okay. It's nowhere near.
Enough about that. I love it. And then once you get onto it, these compacting drawers are also fantastic.
You can put an ingot in there, and you can take out nuggets and blocks.
All right, these are fantastic. I love these. All works together, networks together. And then when we're done with that networks into AE2, which is, I love AE2. Organization.
I also love AE2 because he loves it, so I don't have to do any of it.
Yeah, I do all the work. I love it. Old Gruesboy runs around with a full inventory still. I can't get him to empty it. But at least this way, we call it a dump chest, where Gruesboy just dumps everything in his inventory into a chest. I love these AE2. Oh, because you have to look into AE2 if you don't know what I'm talking about. It's just storage awesome. My wife says I'm a slobber around the house, which I am. But in Minecraft, we've got to store things, right?
Yes.
All right. What's next on our list, Captain Fiddle?
Our next on our list is I want to do Viaduct.
Yeah, Viaduct. All right, here we go. Oh, one second.
I'm impatient.
Yeah, no, it's Viaduct time. There we go. This is our Viaduct area, right?
So those tubes that we just hopped in, like the tube that you got in to transport around, are called viaducts, and they're actually really simple. You only need viaducts and a crescent hammer, or any type of hammer, really. So I'm just gonna make a mini viaduct example here. So we got a oh, that's not what I wanted.
We gotta talk about tinkers when you're done with this, by the way, too.
Disappear. So let's say we want to enter this this I'm not can't think of a word. This end here. What the? And exit here. So how would I do that? Now, right now, this works. Go through. But that's lame. They're both called unnamed. It's not useful. So if you can go into config, and let's call this red, and give it a red block. And then let's name this green.
Put the blocks above.
And give it a green block.
Yeah, I like how you did that.
and then place the green block here. Oop, that didn't. Oh. Uh-oh.
Who knows where that went? Oh.
Let's place the red block here, and we can just say that's green. You know, I'm gonna go grab another green block.
It's right there. Storage resistance right there.
This is green enough.
All right. Slime.
Yeah. Okay. Green block.
I didn't know where that block went now.
Where did that block go? It's fine. So if we go here and we click on green, so we're at red right now. We click on green. Now we're at green, and red's over there. And we click on red. We're back at green. Super useful for getting around. So, I want to go behind the storage. I just try to find behind storage. And I just go up and down and boop.
Go to Spectator. Spectator, right?
Right there. Yes. So if I oopsies. If I go into Spectator mode.
Yeah, go slow. And just stay there.
So this is the viaduct. The tubes are the viaduct. So let's look. I have a whole. Oh, I went out of the wall. The viaducts, I have made them run everywhere, basically. Any place in the base you need them, I have viaducts. Yep, that goes down there. I just have viaducts everywhere. Because I love them so much. I'm addicted to them.
Alright, let me have the thing while you're in it. Yeah, so this is basically our base. I'll just give you an overview. I mean, we didn't make the most decorative base, but, you know, where are we here? Let's spin around. I'm spinning. We get into power in a minute. Talk about that. Where's the cows? You don't want to do the cows. Yeah, basically we did the cows up there. So there's our.
Oh, the fluid cows.
Yeah.
Which is, I got really mad at them because it says like it'll take 3 days for this cow to grow up. Like, I'm not waiting 3 days for that cow.
There's our farm. What are we doing here? I don't even remember. Oh, there's a mob farm. We get tons of mob parts. Which, you know, that's great and all, but when you have a ton of mob parts, you gotta figure out how to dispose of a ton of mob parts. You know, it's all, you know, pros and cons. What is it? This is our mob part thing, whatever this thing is, whatever that was.
Oh yes, the loot chest openers.
The loot chest openers. That's how we handle all our mob chests. Then we, well, yeah, I had to have a buffer chest because some things don't mob part. They don't. We're EMCing them essentially, and this was our original. Let's go back to our room. Let's get into regular mode. Regular mode, me.
Regular mode. Watch my magic. Watch me magic. Bam.
All right.
Get magicked.
Yep. So wait. Gruzy, why don't you start with this? Our original power was.
Yes, I need to describe this.
Only
someone with as slow as a mind as me can describe this.
So the Crucible will melt cobblestone. Right now we have these putting cobblestone into the Crucible, and it's making lava. And the lava is going down this pipe, which all used to be
the
Buildcraft pipe, but it was very laggy, so we got rid of it.
So the lava runs down here, which I made this, which is so inefficient. I know, but
it's neat though. I like it.
It's neat.
I like it.
So the lava goes into this special device called a fluid transposer, which basically, when it has a bucket, which I don't think we're going to get any buckets.
You can make one. We got to go steal a bucket. Make one.
Yeah, it'll take too long. The bucket goes in here, and the lava's right here. So it puts the lava inside the bucket and gets a bucket of lava. Now, I don't think we're going to get lucky.
There? No.
Oh, this one's actually close to being done.
Go into the back. Just watch it move down the pipe.
I can't really.
We'll go around that way. Well, the point is the bucket. This Buildcraft stuff will automatically take the empty buckets out.
Take the empty buckets out, and then put them back in the fluid transposer and fill them back up with lava to be burnt for power.
Show me your loop there. You're standing by it. Loop. When it gets to the end, and if it didn't get used, it goes through the loop and goes back again. So it's laggy, but in the beginning, it was a neat way for us to get our first power. So I would recommend to begin with, and then, you know, once the lag starts, shut her down.
Yep.
And then now we've got, see these beams? We've got the lava beaming into there. I want to talk about power. Is there?
Yes, and we have the lava just running into magmatic dynamos, which just turns the lava straight into power. So now, Coltrane's going to give you a long lecture about power.
Oh, not a lecture. I love power. I love AE2 and I love power. So, these, obviously, you know what, generally, the lava goes in there.
You got the emerald block back.
Yeah, where did it come from? Huh, well, there we go. We found it. The emerald block. Look at you. All right. So lava goes in here, makes power, right? This is our original power. I just coupled them in there. It runs down here. I don't know if you know about these capacitor banks, but obviously this thing is jam full. We've moved on. This was our original power storage.
We now have a much better power storage.
And then these flux plugs are neat to zip power around your base. You can upgrade these.
Wireless power. You
can upgrade these inner energies. There's lots of levels of energy in this one. This one, for example, this crystalline energy conduit. I think we'd use the cows. The cows made us some stuff, which allowed us to make these. But this is not cheap. But it does. What does it hold? I don't know. It holds a whole bunch of power.
And it moves it like stupidly fast.
Yeah, whatever. Lots of power. So there's a conduit. Oh, emergency fuel. Oh, this is a Netherstar generator. We didn't use that for power, but if you stand by it, you get sick. Watch out for that.
If it's burning nether stars and you stand by it, you do get sick. So it's an emergency backup fuel.
These closhes are neat. We got those as gifts and put them to work. What's this button do? What is this thing?
This is actually additions. It's a different thing.
It makes something. And then this is our initial furnaces. We basically put, we dump stuff in the chests. It makes the furnace. It goes into the back, and then our Buildcraft pipe sucks it back into our inventory. Got a lever if we don't want it sucked into our inventory. That's the furnace. This is the crushers. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
This is how we flew initially with extra utilities. We got flying ability out of that. This thing was, we tried it. If you need it, resources, fine.
Wasn't really that good for us.
It takes a lot of power, and you get a lot of stuff you don't really need. And I don't know. Now I just got everything going to EMC. At this point. And this is my
Draconic.
This is my Draconic evolution.
This will begin the war between Infinity or Draconic.
This is the setup basically where I upgraded all my Draconic armor. So I got another capacitor bank over here because it does suck some juice, right? Here's my Netherstar generator if I was running low. But moving on to power, we see the magma dynamos. You can move on. You can make steam essentially, and that's what this is doing. I'm basically using the laser beams to get the lava. I'll basically lava it into that tank, and then from there I lava it into these dynamos.
So the laser beams carry lava over.
Yeah. So the lava gets into this, and now instead of making power, now we're making steam, and the steam runs down these channels here and here into this thing, which we'll get to that in a minute. But the point is we're making steam. Just hold that thought. And then over here, I'm trying to remember how this went. It was a bugger getting. So you can't turn it up all the way. You run out of water. You're making steam over here as well. I think did I turn one of these off?
Yeah, I think you did. I think you turned that one off.
Yeah, this one just went straight to power because I was having steam issues. I couldn't. I don't know. It's fun. It's a fun balance. This one here, this one's also making steam. So essentially, these are big reactors. That was my first one, and I made 2 more, and they're making steam. And this is Mekanism, again making steam in its situation. And then all that steam goes into this big old thing.
This Mekanism
This
turbine.
is Mekanism Turbine, which again, there's a whole process on that. And then that goes into our
Draconic storage reactor.
Draconic storage. So, where's our thing here? There we go. And I think this is funny here. Look at this. We have got this much in it. It is charging at a rate of almost 3 million RF a tick, right? And yet it's 0% full. That's how big this Tier 8 Draconic energy thing is.
It is almost infinite. It can hold on. Let me pull all my number skills. 9 quintillion RF.
Quintillion. Okay, all right.
9 quintillion RF. So
that's pretty good. Anyway, we've been chugging away, and it's not even full. We're making all this. So all this steam then gets converted to power, and it goes there. I'm using some flux plugs, and this is part of it. Anyway, tons of power. The next step, if we wanted to, would be a Mekanism was a reactor of some sort, fission or fusion or something.
Fission, something.
Reactor,
fission,
and that was just, man, that is just a lot of work. We never got around to getting into it. Or the Draconic Reactor, which
it's very dangerous.
We made another server to test it, and what happened to that server?
It's gone.
We blew that server up.
If you fail to make the Draconic Reactor correctly, it starts to overheat at rapid rates and blows up. And let's just say if that thing blew up, so go into Spectator Mode and show the vastness of our base. So if you look at the size of our base, and look how huge this is, right? You think this is gargantuan, and then let's say if you placed a Draconic Reactor right in the middle and blew it up, it would make a crater 10,
I'd say
15 times bigger than our entire base.
It's like it nukes everything.
Picture it.
They're not kidding about that.
Yes. In fact, I'll pull up the world that I blew up the reactor in after this.
Yeah. We'll make another video on that.
Just after this.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back in there, and I'm gonna go back into survival mode.
Well, that's into power. You can touch EMC. You can look up that, but basically those glowy things over here. Go over to the glowy things. Yeah. That's making EMC. I'm not gonna get into EMC, but basically, once you get into EMC,
you can't get out. It's so addictive.
Well, and you pump items into it that gets you EMC. And then
so
basically,
each block has an EMC worth. Let's just call it EMC money. Each block has worth money. And you can say, if a block of dirt is $1, and a block of, I don't even know, iron is $8, which is completely incorrect.
No.
You can say, I'll give you 8 dirt blocks, that's $8, and I'll take my iron block. And that's basically how EMC works.
So cobblestone, for example, is 1 EMC. But if you put in there, if you put 50 million EMC, you put 71 cobblestone, and then you can get a cobblestone generator. Now you can only get out what you put in. In other words, you have to make an octuple compressed cobblestone and put it in there. But then now at this point, I can get as many octuple compressed cobblestone. So once you make something once, if you have enough EMC, you can make it. You can make it forever. So basically the more EMC, and you've got to do that to duplicate. Some things won't duplicate, we call it. And these are our higher end, EMC items that we've made. But that's a whole rabbit hole. But essentially, we're doing it. Of course, it's in here. I did automate the when our seeds. It's the weirdest thing. But my signs, I made signs here. They keep disappearing. I don't know why the signs disappear. But essentially, these are our. Well, let's just right click on one of these things here. I got away from your sword. Who knows what happened? So basically, as the vibrant alloy essence shows up, I have it auto crafting into the vibrant alloy. There we go. Boof. See? It just automatically. I've just got this automated. So remember our farm upstairs with the when we were growing all those things, it just automatically comes down there and auto crafts and goes into the system. Yep. We got pink slime auto crafting. Blah 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 blah. We never did get into these Jabra barrels. Or Java, whatever they are. I stuck them over there and never did get to them. But whatever. This was a whole row of bonsai. Bonsais are good if you need wood when you get started off.
Especially hopping bonsais. You just place the hopping bonsai on top of a chest.
Yeah.
You're set.
Yeah. So
if you leave it up for like 30 minutes, you're gonna come back to a chest full of wood.
Yeah. So this is a string chest or string tree.
Spider web.
Yeah. And anyway, then we have it sucking into here, which goes into the system. So there's that. I think it's armor debate time, don't you think?
Armor debate time.
All right.
Coltrane.
So essentially, I like Draconic armor. I mean, it's just top notch, and you can't argue with the 15 by 15 mining. See, that's the
yes, that is the one buff.
That's the staff of power. I mean, you can't argue with this thing. It has a filter when you mine with that thing. When you mine with it, what you should do? You want to just take that pick and go mine? Is that going to take too long?
The World Breaker.
Or should we? Oh, let's heck with it. Let's do it. All right, so.
So the World Breaker.
But I love it.
It insta-mines.
What's your armor, Captain Fiddle, that he thinks is better than mine? But listen. Let's be honest. I'm not accepting any truths. The Draconic armor is the best.
I have Infinity armor that I'm in survival mode.
And show them how you made it too.
I get flaked. Yeah, and I'm indestructible. Look, /kill Gruiseboy. Killed Gruiseboy. I'm still alive. I am indestructible. Nothing can kill me. And I have the Infinity Sword, which does infinite damage no matter what enemy it is. Even the Ender Chicken.
Go down there and show them how you made it.
Will die. There is one problem with this armor set. It is the cost. I have the special room here that is for the mod Advertia, which I use to make my armor and stuff, and it's really expensive. First, you have to get these neutron collectors, which, look how slow that percent's going up. And once it gets to 100%, it produces a pile of neutrons. Just don't think about it. It doesn't work in physics. These pile of neutrons work together, and they make a neutronium nugget. And the nugget crafts and makes a neutronium ingot. Now, we left for a bit and left the server up, so I have a few neutronium bars.
Just let's trust me, that many is
stupid.
Amazing.
It's a stupid amount.
One was our first one took like days, a week, I mean a long time, you know?
Yeah. And so let's just look at the Infinity Bar. If we go to the Extreme Crafting, which is the 7x7, I'm pretty sure. Nope, it's 9x9. 9x9 crafting table. Look at all of these neutronium bars. And then these crystal matrix just require a whole bunch of nether stars and diamonds. The big problem is, I'm so happy these are EMC-able, the Infinity Catalyst. It requires basically one of everything in this mod. It requires a diamond lattice, which is made of diamonds, crystal matrix, diamonds, pile, blah, blah, blah. Ultimate stew, cosmic meatballs, which if you eat, you do explode.
Oh, yeah. Luckily, I had the server backed up. Someone decided to eat a cosmic meatball, and let's just say, well, I need to restore the server because if we want to keep playing, because he blew up everything. Don't eat it.
And then these singularities. If you click on a singularity, I need 11,800 blocks of lapis lazuli to make one lapis singularity. That took a while of just taking it out of the table and just shoving it in.
I can imagine if we didn't have EMC and you had to generate that. I mean, even if you, like, we can grow stuff, and there's just tons of ways to get things, but
that's just a silly amount.
Yeah.
And then after all that, you get one Infinity Catalyst. And then you have to get a couple of those just to make one Infinity Bar. And then the armor, well, it's just classical. That is a little bit more than 5 Infinity Bars in a bucket shape. No, you have to get a neutronium outside, you have to get an infinity inside, and then you have to get the gem, which is like a whole bunch of just stuff. But I made it in the end.
And you made it here at base, you didn't go to the end.
I made it here at the base. I made it at the base, and I'm super proud of it, because I can kill anything instantly, I can mine anything instantly, I can make arrows rain down from the heavens, which doesn't work in this enclosed room. And basically, Nature's Ruin instantly chops down the entire tree, Planet Eater instantly mines down things. I did not make the Infinity Hoe, because I'm not that stupid.
Oh, I don't think you're a true master until you made the Infinity Hoe.
Really? You want me to make the Infinity Hoe?
No, it's not.
Let's see. Is there even an Infinity Hoe?
It's okay, buddy. Don't do it. Our audience has followed along long enough. If they made it to this point, they're troopers, don't you think? I want to thank. And we didn't do the like and subscribe thing in the last few videos, right?
Yeah.
If you made it this far, come on, you like it. Give us a like and make sure you subscribe. See more content from Gru's Boy and the Cold Train.
Yeah. Yes. So, chest plate, shovel, blah blah blah. Oh yes, the hoe of green earth I could have made, which I'm not making that. That's too expensive. I mean, I could make it, but I'm not gonna.
You don't have the time.
Not gonna. And then draconium armor requires power to work. Not cool. Doesn't make you indestructible. Not cool. Pickaxe, sword doesn't kill things instantly.
Whoa, let's slow down. So my armor is powered by power, right? Which, by the way, I can automatically have power sent to my suit. From that massive core, I'm pretty much not running out of power that's going to be sent to my suit that provides me pretty much endless, damage control. The staff of power, the bow is fantastic. We're not in my thing, so I can't show you, but the bow is just rapid fire. Look up Google the Draconic Bow. I just can't. You wouldn't be upset with Draconic armor. On paper, or there are videos showing that Gru's Boy's armor is better, but I just don't understand how you can be disappointed in the Draconic armor. It's fantastic.
Just give it a second to load in.
You should show them when you letting it load.
Okay. Well, this is what happened.
This is your test area.
This is what happens when you fail to make a Draconic Reactor. The Draconic Reactor, I'm pretty sure it was right here. And just look up Draconic Reactor exploding. It's actually really cool, the animation they got for it. Like, this is insane.
Fly over there, out of the center there. See what the molten whatever it is gone. But were you in a cave when you made this? Yeah,
I was. Yeah.
Yeah, this is StoneBlock. So you were underground, completely surrounded by cobblestone. Pick one direction and fly in it. And my point is to, it exploded all this cobblestone out. Right?
I have not mined a single block.
Yeah, that's how far the explosion went.
Yeah.
So that's why we never put it into our world. But
because we were afraid this would happen to our server. Oh yeah. Also, Coltrane wants you to show the longbow of the heaven. I mean, not the longbow, the Draconic.
Yeah.
I can't spell. Fun thing about me. Draconic Bow.
Yeah, you don't have stuff. You can basically give it a whole bunch of upgrades. It'll fire instant. There you go. You can tune it how fast.
Oh my god! I actually shot a monster.
Huh?
I was just going like this and I shot a monster. Got the rare achievement Sniper Duel. Shoot an enemy from 50
lay on the ground.
meters.
Are there mobs there? You can shoot somebody.
Hello, boy. Do you think I can hit an Enderman? Nope. By the way, I can hit an Enderman with my bow. That's how strong it is. Alright. Goodbye.